As I begin this video, there is a good news and there is a bad news. Good news is petrol and diesel prices have remained unchanged for 12 consecutive days. At a time when every day the prices are going up, this does come across as a good news. But the bad news is the petrol prices haven't come down. Even today, a liter of petrol in Mumbai costs around 107 rupees, and in all the other three metro cities, it has crossed the century. Whereas diesel prices, on the other hand, are catching up with the prices of petrol. So while the rising prices are burning a hole in our pockets, we should look at the silver lining, shouldn't we? You may ask, how can more money being spent on fuel be a good thing? Well, the tax that you pay for a liter of petrol, the majority of it goes into protecting you from COVID-19. And this is not what I am saying. This is what the Modi government has said in Lok Sabha. Well, 2 days ago, the Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri was asked about the rising fuel prices in the Parliament. Briefing the Lok Sabha about the rising fuel prices in India, Union Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, who recently took charge, said that the prices are determined based on world market pricing. He further said that 85% of the petroleum products are imported and the world market prices are determined by producing and exporting countries. The Union Minister also mentioned that the pricing of petroleum products in the country is determined after the deregulation of the sector in 2010 by the UPA government. Then he explained further. He said, typically, on 1 liter of petrol, if the landed cost is 40 rupees, the petroleum companies make 4 rupees. On top of that, the central government imposes excise of 32 rupees per liter. And then he also said that the state government sometimes raise the VAT on fuel up to 39%, and this is what leads to the price at which you get your petrol today. But this money that the center collects from your purchase of fuel, where does it go? Where does the government use it? Now, the Petroleum Minister said that based on 32 rupees per litre that the government collects by way of central excise and other excises, they provide free vaccines to 80 crore Indian citizens. Minimum support price of 30 to 70% of all major crops since 2014, which benefited the farmers, and over 10 crore farmer families have benefited under PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana. On the other hand, in a written reply to the question, he also said that the government has earned 3.4 lakh crore rupees in the financial year 2020-2021 from the central excise duty and cess on petroleum products alone. And a large part of the money is used to provide, again, free vaccines and the relief to the poor through the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana, under which free ration was given to 80 crore beneficiaries during April and November in 2020 and May and June this year. The excise duty or the cess collected by the central government from petrol is around 1 lakh crore rupees, and from diesel it is around 2 lakh crore rupees during the financial year 2020 and 2021 that ended on March 31 this year. And mind you, the government itself has admitted in Lok Sabha earlier that the union government's tax collection on petrol and diesel have jumped over 300% in the last 6 years. In the COVID year, when for much of the period the country was under lockdown. So the money that you pay extra for fuel in way of exorbitant taxes is actually being used to provide free vaccines for you and keep you safe from COVID-19. It is also being used to provide free ration to 80 crore poor. For a government that earns so much out of the taxes that we pay, it sure does love to use the word free a lot. Free vaccines, free food grains, free ration, so on and so forth. But you know what? I have certain points to make here based on these revelations. And these points will help us all look at the extra taxes and the supposed free vaccine we get in perspective. I request you all to watch the video till the end, but before moving on, please hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to like this video and comment below it. Now let me begin with my first point. Prime Minister Modi's picture on vaccine certificate. Well, as Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri himself admitted, and I am glad that he did, a large part of the money collected through taxes on petrol and diesel goes to provide us vaccines. Perhaps it would be appropriate to not call it free vaccine. The vaccine that you and I get is not free. Although there are big posters on the street, full page advertisement in the newspapers, and endorsement to the same by the BJP leaders, remember one thing, you are paying for your own vaccine. So since it is not free, why do we have Prime Minister Modi's picture on the vaccine certificate? Now look at this. This is UK's vaccine certificate. The one that you are seeing on your screen right now is UK's vaccine certificate. Then I am showing you the US vaccine certificate certified by CDC, and then there is Israel's vaccine certificate. And now look at this. This is India's vaccine certificate that is being issued to you and me, and it has a picture of Prime Minister Modi. First, that picture should be removed. The certification for vaccines paid by our tax money should not be another image building ground for any politician. Now let me come to the second point. Let me give you an example of a taxiwala and a fairly rich man. A taxi driver, due to the nature of his profession, probably uses more fuel than a fairly rich man whose office and residence is most of the times is in close proximity. Let us look at last 1 year since COVID struck. Now I am not saying that the rich did not suffer losses, they did too, but look at it from the point of view of this discussion on petrol and diesel prices. The taxi driver, since his 2 square meal is dependent upon him driving the taxi and ferrying the passengers, possibly bought more of petrol than a fairly rich man who may be sitting at home and working from home from the comforts of the 4 walls of his house. So the petrol price rise is directly affecting the taxi driver, and thus he is paying more taxes on petrol than the rich man. In a way, if you look at it, the taxi driver is paying the same 32 rupees per litre of petrol, a large part of which is going into funding the free vaccine, not only for him but also for the rich who opt for the free vaccine. To put it in perspective even more clearly, one must here remember that the poor and middle class comprise more of the Indian population than the rich class. Now let me come to the third point. Everyone is affected, even a vegetable seller. The fuel price rise don't only affect those who are directly paying for it. It affects those who are buying it, those who are using it, and even those who are using services that somehow depend on petrol and diesel. So vegetable seller who sits at Dadar station, earlier she used to travel by train, now the trains are not running, so she has to take a bus or taxi or a rickshaw for faster travel. She goes all the way to Vashi APMC, buys the vegetable, brings it back to Dadar, pays taxi or rickshaw fares which are hiked because of petrol and diesel is costing more, and this is just the travel fare that I am talking about, still not considering other hiked expenses in this discussion. So the woman pays extra money because fares are hiked. Now the same woman goes to a vaccination center. She has to stand in line for hours. Sometimes she is told that the vaccine vials are over after standing in line for hours, so maybe she has to come to the center for another day. After all this hustle, she finally gets a vaccine, and then she is told it is a free vaccine. The vaccine for which she paid in the hiked rickshaw fare, hiked vegetable price, hiked oil price, so on and so forth. Now she is told that it is free of cost and provided by the government of India. How unfair is that? Now let us talk about my last point, which is COVID cess. You remember that last year a group of IRS officers had advocated certain measures to combat the economic fallout of the pandemic. Some 50 IRS officers had recommended raising income tax rate to 40% of those who earn over 1 crore rupees a year, reintroduction of the wealth tax effecting a one-time COVID-19 cess of 4% on taxable income of over 10 lakh rupees, direct cash transfer of up to 5,000 rupees a month for the poor, a 3-year tax holiday for all corporates and businesses in the healthcare sector. Now, these recommendations were a part of a policy paper titled Fiscal Options and Response to COVID-19 Epidemic, also known as FORCE, which the IRS Association presented to the Prime Minister's Office and the Union Finance Ministry. After the report was made public, the government junked it. Not only that, it also suspended 3 top officers associated with the report. It was too obvious and would have invited people's anger. They probably figured out a better way where it is not so obvious that they are making more money out of taxing people and taxing all of them, the rich and the poor. And that is your petrol price. Moreover, you can use it to pay for vaccines and still claim it is a free vaccine for the people. So this is what I had to talk about the petrol and diesel prices and the free vaccine claim of the government. Do let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. For the last few months, we have been asking you to support us through our YouTube membership program, and it is heartening to see so many people coming out and showing support. It motivates us to continue the journalism that speaks truth to power. But many of you also wrote to us saying that they were unable to support us through YouTube. A lot of you also wrote to us asking whether there is an option of one-time payment. So we have come up with another option on our website through which you can now support us. You can choose if you want to support us through monthly one-time payment or yearly one-time payment on the website. This subscription plan also comes with certain benefits, so do check it out. Go to our website, click on the support on the topmost toolbar and check out the plan that you want to take up. Your support means the most to us. So do subscribe. Until then, stay tuned to HW News.